War? It's as old as humanity itself. From the dawn of civilization, humans have engaged in conflict, seeking power, resources, and dominance. But how has military strategy evolved from ancient times to the digital age? The journey of military strategy is a testament to human ingenuity and adaptability. From the battlefields of ancient China to modern cyber warfare, the art of outsmarting and outmaneuvering the enemy has constantly reshaped itself. Each era brought new challenges and innovations, transforming the way wars are fought. Join me as we explore this fascinating evolution of military strategy. We will delve into the minds of great strategists and uncover the timeless principles that continue to influence modern warfare.
Our journey begins over 2,000 years ago with the timeless wisdom of the art of war. Written by the legendary Chinese general Sun Tzu, this treatise has transcended time and culture. This ancient Chinese military treatise remains as relevant today as it was centuries ago, offering profound insights into the nature of conflict. Its teachings have been studied by military leaders, business strategists, and scholars worldwide.
Sun Tzu emphasized the importance of deception, urging generals to appear weak when you are strong and strong when you are weak. This tactic of misdirection can turn the tide of battle. This principle highlights the strategic use of misinformation and psychological warfare to gain an advantage. By confusing and demoralizing the enemy, a smaller force can overcome a larger one.
Flexibility and adaptability are also crucial. In the ever-changing landscape of war, rigid plans can lead to disaster. Just as water retains no constant shape, so in warfare, there are no constant conditions. The ability to adapt to new situations and respond to unexpected challenges is vital for success. Military leaders must be able to adjust their plans and tactics in response to ever-changing circumstances on the battlefield. This dynamic approach can mean the difference between victory and defeat.
Perhaps the most enduring of Sun Tzu's principles is the importance of strategic planning. A well-thought-out strategy can outmaneuver brute force. He stressed the need to know your enemy and yourself, stating, "If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles." If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. This wisdom underscores the importance of self-awareness and understanding your adversary's strengths and weaknesses. Thorough intelligence gathering and analysis are paramount to success in warfare. By gaining insights into the enemy's plans and capabilities, a commander can make informed decisions and anticipate the opponent's moves. As we move into the digital age, Sun Tzu's teachings continue to resonate. In the realm of cyber warfare, where information is both a weapon and a shield, his principles of deception, flexibility, and strategic planning are more relevant than ever. Military academies around the world still study the art of war, applying its lessons to modern conflicts. The timeless wisdom of Sun Tzu offers a roadmap for navigating the complexities of contemporary warfare. In an era of global interconnectedness, understanding and applying these ancient principles can help foster peace and stability. By learning from the past, we can build a more secure future. Sun Tzu's enduring wisdom continues to guide us, reminding us that the art of war is not just about conflict, but about strategy, intelligence, and the pursuit of peace. The medieval period witnessed a dramatic shift in military technology and tactics. Gone were the days of massed infantry formations. In their place rose a new era dominated by heavily armored knights and imposing castles.
Knights, clad in plate armor and wielding lances and swords, became the backbone of medieval armies. These mounted warriors possessed immense individual combat prowess, and their charges could break enemy lines with devastating force.
Castles, with their towering walls and strategic defenses, played a pivotal role in medieval warfare. These fortifications provided a secure base of operations and could withstand lengthy sieges.
The art of siege warfare developed alongside castle construction, with attackers employing siege towers, catapults, and battering rams to overcome these formidable defenses.
The invention of gunpowder and its subsequent introduction to Europe in the 14th century revolutionized warfare. Cannons, though initially crude and unreliable, gradually became more powerful and accurate, rendering traditional fortifications increasingly obsolete. The Industrial Revolution unleashed an unprecedented wave of technological innovation, transforming the face of warfare forever. Factories churned out weapons and equipment at an astonishing rate, and new inventions changed the way battles were fought. Mass production techniques, coupled with advancements in transportation, communication and weaponry, revolutionized the logistics of war. Trains and trucks moved troops and supplies with unprecedented speed, while telegraphs and radios allowed for real-time communication across vast distances. These innovations led to the creation of massive industrialized armies capable of waging war on an unprecedented scale. Soldiers marched in unison, equipped with the latest gear, ready to engage in battles that were more deadly and destructive than ever before.
World War I, often dubbed the first modern war, exemplified the devastating impact of industrial warfare. Trenches stretched for miles, filled with soldiers enduring unimaginable hardships. Machine guns, artillery and poison gas turned battlefields into nightmarish landscapes of death and destruction. The relentless barrage of artillery shells and the deadly clouds of gas created a hellish environment for those on the front lines. Poison gas, in particular, introduced a new level of horror to the battlefield. Soldiers suffered agonizing deaths, and the landscape was left scarred and barren, a testament to the destructive power of industrial warfare. The conflict descended into a bloody stalemate characterized by trench warfare, with both sides mired in a brutal war of attrition. No man's land, the area between opposing trenches, became a symbol of the futility and horror of the war.
World War II witnessed even greater technological advancements, including the development of tanks, aircraft carriers and long-range bombers. These innovations changed the dynamics of warfare, making it more mobile and far-reaching. The war culminated in the horrific atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, marking a terrifying new chapter in the history of warfare. The sheer destructive power of the atomic bomb demonstrated the potential for total annihilation, forever altering the global landscape.
The industrialization of warfare had profound implications for military strategy. The ability to produce vast quantities of weapons and equipment meant that wars could be fought on a scale never before imagined. The concept of total war, where entire societies were mobilized for the war effort, emerged as a defining characteristic of 20th century conflicts. Civilians became an integral part of the war machine, working in factories, supporting the troops, and enduring the hardships of war on the home front. This total mobilization blurred the lines between combatants and non-combatants, making the impact of war felt by all.
Section 4. The Cold War, a delicate balance of terror. The aftermath of World War II ushered in a new era of geopolitical tension, the Cold War. This period was characterized by a stark division between the Eastern and Western blocs, with the Iron Curtain symbolizing the ideological divide.
This period was marked by an ideological struggle between the United States and the Soviet Union, each promoting their own vision of governance and society. The US championed capitalism and democracy, while the Soviet Union advocated for communism and a centrally planned economy. These two superpowers possessed vast nuclear arsenals, creating a precarious balance of power. The sheer destructive capability of these weapons meant that any direct conflict could lead to catastrophic consequences.
The Cold War witnessed the rise of a terrifying new military doctrine, mutually assured destruction, or MAD. This doctrine was based on the idea that a nuclear attack by one superpower would result in an equally devastating retaliatory strike by the other. This concept rested on the chilling premise that any nuclear attack by one superpower would inevitably provoke a retaliatory strike, ensuring the complete annihilation of both the attacker and the defender. This created a tense standoff where neither side could afford to make the first move, resulting in the annihilation of both nations. The spectre of nuclear war loomed large over the world, influencing international relations and domestic policies alike.
While the Cold War never escalated into a full-blown nuclear exchange, the threat of such a conflict was ever present. The world watched with bated breath during crises like the Cuban Missile Crisis, where the possibility of nuclear war seemed imminent. It was far from a bloodless conflict, The superpowers engaged in numerous proxy wars, where they supported opposing factions in regional conflicts to further their own strategic interests. Proxy wars erupted in Korea, where the North, backed by the Soviet Union and China, fought against the South, supported by the United States and its allies. Vietnam, where the US sought to prevent the spread of communism in Southeast Asia, and Afghanistan, where the Soviet Union intervened to support a communist government against insurgent forces, with the superpowers supporting opposing sides in these regional conflicts. These wars resulted in significant loss of life and had lasting impacts on the regions involved.
The Cold War also saw the development of new military technologies, including intercontinental ballistic missiles, or ICBMs, and spy satellites. These advancements not only increased the destructive potential of the superpowers, but also enhanced their ability to gather intelligence and monitor each other's activities. The constant threat of nuclear annihilation forced both sides to engage in a dangerous and costly arms race. This race for supremacy extended beyond nuclear weapons to include advancements in conventional military forces, space exploration, and cyber capabilities, shaping the modern world in profound ways. Section 5. Cyber Warfare, the new frontier of conflict. In the 21st century, the battlefield has expanded into cyberspace.
Cyber warfare, the use of digital attacks to disrupt or disable an enemy's computer systems and networks, has emerged as a major threat in modern conflicts. Cyber attacks can take many forms, from stealing sensitive information to disrupting critical infrastructure.
In 2010, the Stuxnet virus, widely believed to have been developed by the United States and Israel, targeted Iran's nuclear program, causing significant damage to centrifuges used to enrich uranium.
Another notable example is the 2017 NotPetya cyber attack, attributed to Russia, which caused billions of dollars in damage to businesses worldwide. The attack highlighted the potential for cyber attacks to have devastating economic consequences.
Cyber warfare presents unique challenges for military strategists. Identifying the perpetrators of cyber attacks can be difficult, and attributing responsibility can be even more so. The lines between state-sponsored attacks, criminal activity, and hacktivism can be blurred, making it challenging to formulate an appropriate response.